The air was a thick, breathing soup, 100% humidity, clinging to every exposed patch of skin.
We were pushing toward a promised stream, desperate for a break, when I froze. My hand shot up.
That is the sound of death. Something is being killed right now.
We abandoned the trail, pushing through a dense wall of dripping leaves.
We broke through the final curtain of foliage and looked up. The conflict was laid bare above us.
Yes. It was easily 20 feet of scaled, primal muscle, a living engine of pure constriction, thick as a
The shrieking stopped, that sound of pure terror erased. All that remained was a wet, sickening sound. There was no malice in its gaze, only the perfect, indifferent focus of a machine built for one purpose.
We were spectators to a primal contract. The jungle had claimed its due. And the python doesn't crush bones. It monitors the heartbeat. It squeezes until the victim cannot draw another breath. Stillness. The fatal pause. Knows. The resistance is gone. The jungle waits. The moment of feeding is the moment of greatest risk.
They were fighting primal instinct. They knew this fight was already lost, but the family fury demanded they fail trying.
I felt a shift in the air, a presence that wasn't the snake. Something faster, smarter. It wasn't hunting us. It was watching the python, waiting for the giant to tire, waiting for the perfect moment of weakness.
The scent of death, the struggling meal. It was an irresistible invitation. To a
It wasn't a sound I heard first. Close.
It was a surgical strike. The cat didn't attack the snake. It attacked the snake's meal. The python's defense wasn't teeth or striking speed. It was its armor and the sheer, immovable power of its coil.
It was a battle of sheer will, the cat, pure audacity, the snake, pure physics, and caught in the middle, the macaque.
The leopard was testing the anchor. It wasn't trying to scare the serpent. It was trying to rip its meal in half. The serpent had been focused on securing its kill. Now, it recognized the greater, immediate danger, the rival. The python's shift had a consequence it likely hadn't intended. The macaque was back in the game. This was the stalemate. Every instinct screaming at them to attack, yet paralyzed by the sheer power staring back. The distraction was his only chance. The serpent's grip, focused entirely on the leopard, had eased just enough. A few inches of movement. That's all it took. The macaque, previously suffocated. The serpent had forgotten its objective. The coils that held him were now just loose ropes, and the macaque began to slide.
They were too consumed by one another. The greatest danger was their mutual, blinding hatred.
It hit hard. Too hard. We thought that was it. It lives.
They stopped. They stopped fighting the moment they realized the prize was gone. Their hunger, their focus on each other, had saved the monkey. And then they looked at us.
Back up! Back up! Now! Don't look up! Move!
The monkey escaped because the two most dangerous creatures in the jungle were too greedy to focus on anything but each other.